All right, guys, so we made it to the very end of 2018. This has been a crazy year, man. Super fun creating content for you guys, and thank you guys for watching my content through the weeks and the months and the days or whatever it is that you guys end up watching. Kudos to you guys and much appreciated. Today's video, I wanted to bring you guys a top 5 shocking resale flops of 2018 video. This is a video that I actually planned on bringing you guys months ago. Unfortunately, my laptop took a dive after I recorded it, and I felt a little bit lost. I actually lost a lot of content that I had planned, and so I'm still playing catch up, and so I finally decided to get this video out right before the end of the year since it was relevant to 2018. The rest of them that I wanted to do, underrated ones from Jordan and Nike and Adidas for 2018, I just ended up not doing, unfortunately. But anyways, hopefully you guys are interested in this video. Regardless, this was the one that most people wanted to see when I did a poll anyway. So please note though, this is just a discussion video. It's not a video to say that you cannot like the items that I talk about in this video. As you can see in this video, I have every one of the shoes that I talk about, hyped or not. It's just something that I ended up buying. So keep that in mind, and let's go ahead and get into the top 5. So the number 5 spot of the most shocking resale flops of 2018 goes to the Acronym Prestos. So this is one of the 3 Prestos that ended up releasing with the collaboration from Acronym, and actually this is the most popular colorway of the 3. But previously in 2016, Acronym ended up releasing 3 other Prestos that dropped, and the resale of those ones were up to near $1,000 for some of the colorways, and it was crazy to see the hype on those ones. Fast forward to the release of these, and the resale really plummeted. At first it was like 400 or so, 500, and then it really dropped down to close to retail. In fact, you can actually scoop these ones up for really close to retail. So I think it was fair to say that most people really found it shocking that the second pack of Prestos flopped on the resale market. Not only is the resale under retail on some of the colorways, but the actual retail actually dropped on sale depending on the store that you're looking at. This is the type of shoe that usually sells out and then has a high demand on the resale market. And who knows, the resale might go up in 2019. I have no idea, but I'm happy that I was able to buy this one. I really love this colorway. I think it's super clean. And again, as I've mentioned in the past, I'm a huge fan of the Nike Prestos, and so when I had the opportunity to actually buy these ones at retail, of course I jumped on it. I was super excited. But apparently we learned that 3 is company and maybe 6 is a crowd, because the last 3 didn't do so well. So the number 4 spot on my countdown goes to the Air Jordan 3 in the black cement colorway. Lots and lots of Air Jordans released in 2018, actually about 184 signature releases for a total of $32,800 to be exact, according to J23 app. That is a lot of Jordan retros, and I know that many of them sold out with haste. Lots of them actually we just expected to sit, but some of them we expected the resale value to be higher on, and it was actually quite shocking to us. And this is the main one that I think of when I think resale flops, because the black cement 3s were reselling for $400 or $500 in the previous retro without the traditional Nike Air on the back. And when these ones dropped, I thought the resale would have been $350s, but it just shows the way the market has shifted along with the retail prices. I mean, these ones were $200 at retail, so it's pretty crazy that the resale is under $300 still. It's really actually right around retail if you guys are trying to find them in select sizes. And it's really quite shocking because this is one of the most coveted Air Jordan 3s of all time, let alone maybe just one of the most coveted Air Jordans of all time. So really shocking to see this one have a resale flop. But it just goes to show you guys that they made a ton of these, and I bet in years to come the resale might go back up, but it's also really hard to tell, and this could be the beginning of a new wave where coveted retros might actually not be as desired the way that they used to, since they retro every 5 years instead of every 10. But regardless, this is one of those ones I had to double up on because I personally absolutely love this colorway, and I love this Air Jordan 3 model. So the number 3 spot of the most shocking resale flops has to go to the NMD Pharrell collaborations. When the Pharrell NMD Human Race line actually released in the yellow colorway, it was very well received, but when the rest of the pack actually dropped, the yellow colorway skyrocketed in value. But in 2018, the resale really just started to silently plummet. Maybe it was starting with the Holly pack, I'm not 100% sure, but it seems that every release now just sits, with the exception of the limited edition Pharrell NMDs that really don't even have a general release. It seems like all of the GR pairs are sitting for various reasons. Could be to the wild array of colors, or the $250 price tag, or perhaps because people don't understand even the writing on the shoes. literally. But like the Acronym Prestos, these are not only currently reselling for less than retail, they're still available at select retailers for discount. So we'll see what happens in 2019. Will Pharrell and Adidas continue their downward spiral, or will they have a rebound with the next year to come? The number 3 spot goes to the Adidas Ultra Boost. This has to be one of my favorite models pretty much of all time, even with the hype dying down in 2018 and the availability of these really wide scale. You could get these for under retail. I've seen them as low as $100. I post them on collectivekicks.com all the time for those that have still not tried a pair out. Highly recommend trying them out, but the resale of these definitely took a plummet, and not just the 4.0 resale, but all the way back down the 1.0 lineage of the Ultra Boost took a hit because Adidas did something really interesting. They started retroing the Ultra Boost. Not even 5 years after this one originally came out, they retroed this one this year, along with probably 6 or 7 other colorways. So seems like a really bold move to be able to do that. It seemed like a last-ditch effort to retro some of the retros, and not just the 1.0 but the 2.0 patterns. I don't know why they ended up doing that. It feels like they should have probably waited a little bit longer. But a few years ago, with the rise of the Adidas Ultra Boost probably peaking around this model, the 3.0, the 1.0 pattern actually took a moonshot because the 3.0 pattern was out and everybody really wanted the ones. And for once, we actually saw a really highly desired model reselling for a profit, and they were actually really comfortable on feet. In 2018, however, Adidas released so many colorways of the 4.0 uncaged, ATR, consortium models, etc., that the market had really become very saturated. This impacted the 1.0 resale market as well, since they began retroing the coveted models only 4 years after, like the Chalk Cream 1.0. Resale was like $500 to $700 for these at one point. However, now the new retros of these are selling close to retail. Saturation is great when many people can have them on feet, but it also can backfire on companies and appear unsuccessful as they sit in stores and become discounted. Hopefully Adidas will have refined their strategy in the next year. All right, we made it to the number 1 spot on the countdown. If you guys would like to take a moment and drop a like on this video, rumor has it every time you do that, it actually saves a kitten. But the number 1 spot goes to the Yeezy Mauve. Pretty much everything Yeezy, but this one specifically takes the cake. 2018 was an interesting year for Kanye. His political antics were very off-putting to many consumers, some to the point of discontinued support of all of his products, including the once famed Yeezy line. Many Yeezy sneakers have dropped in resale value, and countless models and colorways that released this year have held a very low resale, but none worse than the Yeezy 700 Mauve. Similar to some of the other models on the countdown, these actually resale less than what the retail was, and you can actually find these at retailers still for under retail. Part of the reason could be because the dad shoes seems to be dying off a little bit. Also, that $300 price tag is very hefty, paired with the fact that this is a brownish colorway, not mauve, and that could be very seasonal. It really let people sleep on these. But with so many models of Yeezys previewed for 2019 already, will the Yeezy market have a resale rebound or not? Time, I guess, will tell. What are your guys' predictions though? Leave a comment in the comment section. What will happen to the Yeezy line in 2019? We saw with a static reflective colorway, this is a non-reflective, but the reflective one is holding resale 3 times retail. So if they did their approach that I suggested originally, which is exactly this, release a GR version and then a limited version for those consumers and the hype beasts and those special consumers that really want that one thing that's a little bit more coveted than the rest. Then they hit the general population, make their sales from Adidas. Kanye is happy because it's on people's feet, but it also feeds those hypebeast trolls that really just want to have something that is limited. And I think that Kanye and Adidas can have some longevity in the years to come. But if they continue the approach of 3 restocks per colorway of the coveted models, then they're really going to be shooting themselves in the foot. I hope that's not what they're going to be doing, just for their own sake, because I do like their products. Anyways, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel again if you guys are new to the channel. Notification bell to be notified of when my videos go live. But looking forward to 2019 with you guys. Have a great and safe new year. We'll catch you guys for some more videos very soon. Peace, guys.